We look at the plight of street children in this next segment. It's a concern the world over, but sad in Papua New Guinea, where the people are known for loving their children. The reality is many end up on the street for various reasons, but mainly are neglected and hungry in search of food. Mark Kyle takes a closer look at this issue and how authorities are addressing it.
Port Moresby City is no exception to the rest of the world where street children is becoming a concern. Life on the streets proves to be treacherous. For these children who find themselves without anywhere else to call home, and they become extraordinarily resilient in order to survive. Often there isn't one simple reason why a child is on the streets. A combination of multiple factors drives children to a life on the streets, including poverty, neglect, breakdown in families, losing one or both parents to HIV, AIDS or other prevalent diseases, and verbal, physical and sexual abuse. Many who flee extreme poverty to join street life often do so under the impression that it will provide them with more opportunity and income advantages than their home lives could offer. These children are seen every day at the Boroko main shopping center, trying to make use of every little opportunity. Many say they have homes, but because their families live in severe economic distress or living in city slums, they are unable to care for them. It is not uncommon that parents in extreme poverty encourage the older children to leave homes to find work, which may include begging, selling cheap Asian goods on the streets, or prostitution. Many are adopted by gangs who form and function to satisfy a much-needed sense of belonging for children without families or other support system, and are accordingly trapped in cycles of criminal activity and violence. It is an emerging phenomenon in urban centers across PNG. But this group of underprivileged children need equal opportunity to be given a second chance in life. In PNG, human resource is the integral part of any development. These children are part of our future generations and workforce, hence we must preserve this generation. The Life PNG Care is one charity organization that has a vision to give love, hope and care to underprivileged children. Established 3 years ago by Good Samaritans, Colin and Frida, Life PNG Care has assisted more than 100 kids.
Life PNG Care, basically, I registered it as a charitable or non-profit organization. We just work to reach for the kids, or unfortunate ones. Sometimes we say kids in a street situation.
Colin works as an accountant with the Department of Auditor General. After working with a church-based community organization for 6 years, he decided to start his own charity organization after realizing the need for children.
Well, we provide a home. Our home is not called an orphanage or a rehabilitation center or care center. Our program is so unique in a way that we provide that family home environment. So it's called family home. And the family home reason is because the 22 kids that we are currently living together as a family, both parents died, some abandoned, so in the cases that I've mentioned. So because the reason is that We don't want the child to be raised under orphanage and I would rather say institutional care or social care. That is not healthy.
It's quite daunting and a challenging task, looking after your own family and others who cannot fend for themselves. But thanks to several business houses for their generous support over the years.
Financing has been very, very challenging in the city. So I myself, I'm just a public servant, and what I earn is for the food and just to maintain the house, ongoing or daily expenses. And also we do have one-off donations from business houses. We don't have a constant or a long-term financial support coming through Life PNG Care.
Colin saw that every child is born with a purpose and destiny, and the potential of these children are the most precious resources. With that concept, Life Care PNG has initiated an education program to help the children.
So these basically kids that have never been to school. So we send them there to learn through the phonics and AC school curriculum. In that way, if a child able to read, then from grade prep up to grade 4 or 5, then we diagnose that child and we send them to main education, mainstream education.
Other financial support to run the entire operations of Life PNG Care comes from the Kina of Kind concept, which are located in shops around the city.
Kina of Kindness is basically a charity fundraising program that just popped in my mind back in 2011. I was, living in a time where financial constraint and financial need was there, so I was trying to work out how would I raise funds, and holding up few sausage sizzle at Ella Beach with the children and doing car wash with the children. Those were some activities we were involved, but I came up with this idea of Kina of Kindness. It was really working, so with that, whatever funds that we collect from that, it continued to sustain our program.
The problem of children who have been abandoned, orphaned, or living in extreme poverty with abusive and dysfunctional families is rife in PNG. The government has been called on to come up with better policies to address the problem.
These are some of the things that we have to pause for a while, and as a nation, we look at, giving equal opportunity and chances to our underprivileged children who really need to go to school. And that is paramount for our nation.
Government must put them sambla or man gi or mibla stablo street must always sambla something where which mibla by benefit na mibla stablo.
Without help from authorities concerned and organizations such as Life PNG Care, street children are trapped in a cycle of poverty and neglect, and only a few are able to escape.
Mark Kayok reporting there. This is PNG Tonight. If you would like to comment, provide information or feedback on any of our stories, please visit PNG Tonight website at pngtonight.com. This has been another edition of PNG Tonight. We'll do it again at the same time tomorrow night. Good night.